Hello everyone, it's Russell Cantrell with Zeitlin Sotheby's International Realty. Today I want to do a homeowner's tip, and folks, it's about a toilet that won't quit running water. It happens to all of us, whether you're a homeowner with one or two toilets in your house, or you've got a big house with many. It's going to happen eventually where you got to change the inside of it out. Let's take a look at what I'm going to do, walk you through it, and then do it and show you what tools I'm using. Let's get started. Bath, and I hear water running, and I don't know if you can hear that on video or not. I don't know if my problem is with the flapper, where it's not making a good seal, or if the water's overflowing here, or this device is worn out. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and change this, and I'm going to change the flapper. And the first thing I want to do is make a mark with my pencil as to where the water line is. We'll come back to that in a minute. Okay, here are the items that I've purchased for this repair. It's a toilet valve kit, and this is what it looks like outside the box, and then a replacement universal flapper. I've got tools, I got a couple of channel locks, and you're going to need a couple of towels. Don't worry, America, I did not get the towels out of the bathroom. I got them out of the garage. Okay, after removing the lid, the next thing I want to do is cut the water supply off that's at the floor. I'll turn that off, and then I'll flush the toilet a couple times, and the objective is to empty the tank. Okay, the water supply is cut off. That was the first flush. Now the second, to try to get rid of all that water, I might need to get a paper cup or something and a bucket and get rid of that water that's remaining in the tank. By the way, this part of the toilet is called the tank, and this part is called the bowl. That's the part you do your business in. I'm going to have to unscrew this device, which leads to this, to the repair kit. So let's get started with that. I've got the old flapper replaced with the new one. And really the only thing that I did is I shortened the chain so that I don't have a lot of slack between the handle or the end of the arm and the where it attaches to the flapper, so that when I push this handle down, this immediately goes up without a lot of slack. And of course, as you let go of that, it slowly floats down and closes. Okay, here is the old flapper that I've replaced, and it's just old, and the water and the hard water that we have in Middle Tennessee over time has damaged and weakened the rubber components of this flapper. So a couple of bucks and got a brand new one. All right, this is the old flush kit, and just to give you a point of reference, this is part goes into the tank, so my hand represents the tank. This nut screws into it, so you've got the porcelain here, and this is wedged up in here, and then the water supply comes screws into the bottom. We've got to adjust the new one so that this is 3 inches, a minimum 3 inches above the water line. Back at the loo. Okay, here's the new part, and I've got to make an adjustment on this, but here are the threads that go into that hole, and I've got this brand new white plastic nut that goes in. That will go on the back side of this hole from underneath. Then I'll make my water connection. Let's size this up and make some adjustments. Almost at the finish line, folks. Let's go over a couple things before I fill it up. I've got the toilet fill valve installed, and I've got it right where I want it. Don't want it too high. Remember, my water line was here, so the instructions say 3 inches above the water line. I can make an adjustment here. I've got this tight on the bottom, the part you can't see, that white nut that comes underneath the tank. When you turn the water on and flush, obviously the red flapper goes up, causing the water to exit. And then when that flaps down, water comes up through this fill device, comes through here, goes through this PVC valve, fills the bowl up, and then the tank. And then when the water level gets to where here at the top of this, it will shut off, or wherever I've got it adjusted. This is to prevent water overflow and to prevent the tank from overfilling. So a couple more things to tighten up and test before we turn the water on. Okay, I got the water on at the tank. I'm checking for leaks and trying to feel that underneath. So far, so good. This is the first fill, so let's see how this does. Okay, I like that. My water fill line is well below the top of that pipe. That may have been where my leak was. I can make an adjustment here if needed. If I wanted to bring more water, I gotta get that down, get more water into the tank. So let's give this a flush. Check for any leaks underneath. The flapper went up, the flapper went down. Now it's filling up. Looks like we're good to go for a while. One other thing, one other pro tip. I like to take a Sharpie and put today's date. If not to the day, at least do March of 2023 and write on top of this just to see how long these things last. All right, that's a wrap. I got this toilet fixed for a couple more years. By the way, here are the instructions. It's got nice pictures in it. I throw it away. That's the only thing I read. I'm a man. I'll just look at the pictures. So, it's easy to do for under $20. I got the refill kit and the flapper. Put it in. It took me maybe 30 minutes. If I weren't videoing, I could do it in about 15. Here's another pro tip. Now that I've done this bathroom or this toilet, I've got 2 others in this house that they're probably at the end of their life expectancy too. So I might as well plan on going out and buying 2 more and be ready to do that. Easy work. If you're a homeowner, you're going to need to know how to do this stuff. So anyway, hope you enjoy this video. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up and a like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.